I'm Carly and welcome back to MHN Season 6. And this is school announcements where I'm going to be giving you all the latest news on MHS and fill you in on what you'd be missing during the daily announcements every week. For students who are coming into the building, you can sign out a disposable camera from the library, take a cool picture, and bring the camera back so that the next person from your class can take a picture. When all the exposures are used, Student Council will help develop the film and post the pictures. Let's see what different grades and teachers capture. Photos will be able to be purchased for $2 once they are developed and after they've been displayed. It does not cost anything to take a picture, so join in. Cameras must be returned to the library before being passed on so that they can be cleaned. Girls and Boys State will be held this year on the campus of Stonehill College from June 12th to June 18th, 2021. For this year only, they are inviting participants in their junior year as well as a very limited amount of seniors due to the absence of the event in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This is a program that brings students together from all over the state and teaches you how government works. You draft your own legislation, pass laws, lobby, and learn the various roles of state government, all while meeting kids from other parts of the state. Our local American Legion has fully paid for the tuition for up to 4 candidates. They are reaching out now to try to gauge interest. Please email Miss LaBelle if you are interested. She will then let you know the process for applying. This is a nationally recognized honor and the students who have attended in the past have really benefited from it. This is open to any junior or senior. Thanks for watching.
Hi Miss Adams, how are you today?
Fine, how are you doing?
Pretty good. Today we're going to talk about your clubs here at MHS. I know you have 2 of them. If you could describe each one, that would be great.
Sure. So I have Saga Club, which I've run for the last 10 or 12 years. We work on talking about issues in the LGBTQ community. We try to provide a safe space for students who want to be there and also so that kids who aren't there know that we do have a club and it's available and it's supported by the school. The other club that I do is the International Club, which is different this year. It's just taking the place of the fact that we can't do exchanges right now. So the International Club is brand new in this format and we meet every other week, just kind of learn about different cultures in different countries, talk about some of the international opportunities that we will have when we're able to travel again.
So why did you decide to start each club?
I decided to start the Saga Club years ago when there was kind of a lull and we did not have a GSA or a Gay Straight Alliance for a while at Maynard High School. And the International Club was something that we had this opportunity to do an exchange in Spain, and it's just gone from there.
If I wanted to join one of the clubs today, are there any requirements I need or materials I would have to start out?
No, you could start just by letting me know that you're interested. We have a Google Classroom site for each club, and you could get the link to that, and then that's what we use to join for our meetings every other week.
Now we're going to pick one of your clubs and dive a little deeper into the specifics of it. Which club would you want to pick?
How about the Saga Club?
Perfect. What does an average club meeting look like for Saga, and what special trips are included?
Well, we talk about some current events, usually issues that they might see in the school or around town that we might want to provide just some conversation time about some issues and topics. We sometimes work on the newsletter together. In terms of trips, we usually every year go to the Boston Gay Men's Chorus Show, which is always an amazing performance. And we also usually march in the Youth Pride Parade in Boston in the spring.
What would I be able to learn in Saga?
I think that students who join would learn how to be more accepting, how to be an ally, which is somebody who might be straight but wants to be an ally to students who are lesbian, gay, transgender, bisexual, or anything else in terms of their sexual identity.
That sounds like such an amazing club. Do you happen to have any social media accounts or other resources that can help me and others learn a bit more about each one?
Yes, we have an Instagram account, which is at mhs.saga, and we also have our newsletter that Mr. Crusoe sends out to the community.
I'll end this interview by asking you what you think is the biggest takeaway for each club. What do you learn in each, and how can it help members in their future life?
Well, for the International Club, I think that students learn about different cultures and appreciate them and know that later in their lives they will get the chance to really become immersed in them and hopefully travel. And with Saga, I hope that students take away that There are a lot of adults that are very supportive of LGBTQ students.
Thank you so much for being interviewed.
You're welcome. Thanks for interviewing me.
And I hope you guys can check out her clubs and possibly join.
To start off our recap of Wildcard Weekend, we go back to Saturday, January 9th. Our first game of the day was the Colts at the Bills, where Josh Allen had an amazing game and threw for 324 yards and 2 touchdowns to help the Bills take a W over the Colts, 27-24. Here's my favorite clip from the game.
Hang in there a little longer and deliver strikes downfield.
New set of downs for Buffalo. Allen lets it fly, extending.
Our second game of the day is the Los Angeles Rams at the Seattle Seahawks. Jared Goff took over the game for only 155 passing yards and 1 touchdown to help edge out a 10-point win against the Seahawks, 30-20 to send the Rams to the next round. Once again, my favorite clip from the game.
Blitz off the edge. This one floated for Lockett. Wow, what a catch.
And for our last game of the day, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers take on the Washington football team. Our old friend Tom Brady had a nice game, throwing for 381 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. The Bucs took a win, 31-23 over the Washington football team.
And the Bills and the Vikings, 3rd and 5. Heineke in trouble again. He's able to escape. Keeps the play alive, runs for the first down. Dives.
Our recap of Wildcard Weekend continues the next day, Sunday, January 10th. Our first game of the day today was the Ravens at Titans. Ravens' Lamar Jackson had 179 passing yards as well as 136 rushing yards, the most rushing yards on the team, but threw for 0 touchdowns. The Ravens did win 20-13. This is my favorite play from the game.
Jackson trying to escape and run for it, and he's got it and more. Lamar Jackson down the sideline. Will they give it to him? They will. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Our next game is the Bears at the Saints. Drew Brees had an amazing game and had 265 passing yards and 2 touchdowns for the Saints to help destroy the Bears 21-9.
In front of you. Hicks breaks through, you look up and try and move already quickly before you get the ball.
3rd and 4 going deep. And he's got Thomas.
Our final game to cap off the Wild Card Weekend is the Browns at the Steelers. The Steelers trash-talked the Browns through social media throughout the week, saying how much they would destroy them. The Browns' Baker Mayfield had 263 passing yards and 3 touchdowns to take down the trash-talking Steelers 48-37 in a high-scoring game.
The divisional round of the NFL playoffs kicked off on Saturday, January 16th, with the Packers hosting the Rams. Aaron Rodgers threw for 296 yards and 2 touchdowns, helping the Packers to a 32-18 win. The next game was between the Bills and Ravens. There wasn't much offense in the game. Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson left the game with a concussion in the 3rd quarter, and the Bills came on top 17-3. The only offensive touchdown in the game was a 3-yard catch by Stephon Diggs.
Substitution wise, quick throw here to the outside, and in for the touchdown goes Stephon Diggs. Great drive with balance, 4 runs, 7 passes. They go 66 yards.
Yeah, there's only 2 guys out here, though. You got 2 blockers and a receiver. There's no chance. And they had people running that direction, but that was the easiest read of the night so far for Josh Allen.
To start off the Sunday games, the Browns traveled to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes left the game in the 3rd quarter with a concussion. From there, the Browns looked like they were going to make a promising comeback, but fell short after these clutch plays by backup quarterback Chad Henne.
Motion them back. See what they're in. It's zone. But you're trying to get this first down, Jim.
Here's Henne in trouble. Trying to run for it. Running. He's going to dive for it.
Take it down. Let the clock click. Try and draw him off sides.
They put Henne in the gun.
Walk up, pretend like you're going to go ahead and quarterback sneak it, motion him back. Try and draw him off sides, and then take a timeout.
For the final divisional round game, the Buccaneers went to New Orleans to play the Saints. The game was very back and forth through the first 3 quarters. It was tied at 13 at the half and tied at 20 going into the fourth quarter. But some late turnovers by the Saints cost them their season as the Bucs took the win 30-20. After defeating the Saints, the Bucs would have to face a tough opponent in the Packers. The Bucs led 21-10 at halftime.
It would be a 57-yard try from this spot if they pick up no more yardage. Brady goes for the deep shot. He's got a touchdown! Scotty Miller.
Despite a sloppy second half, the Bucs would hold on, advancing to the Super Bowl with a 31-26 win. Tom Brady has now made the Super Bowl in 10 of his 21 seasons with a record of 6-3. He is now more likely to make the Super Bowl in a season at 47.6% than Steph Curry is to make a three-point shot at 43.3%. To wrap off the conference championships, the Chiefs defeated the Bills 38-24. Patrick Mahomes threw for 325 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Hey guys, welcome back to Photo of the Week!
As you can see, we are so excited for this episode because we are kicking off a new 2-part series.
Staff versus students. Our first photo was sent in by Miss Adams. She sent in a photo of a 1953 Chevy that was taken on her trip to Cuba with MHS students. Miss Adams loved this trip and was happy to capture such a cool photo. Thank you to Miss Adams for always giving students here at MHS these great travel opportunities.
The next submission is from Miss Cairns. Miss Cairns sent in a beautiful picture of a sunrise taken last summer on the Cape. The Cape is one of my favorite vacation spots.
Now we have a photo sent in by Mr. Ogden. Mr. Ogden sat in the woods for 4 hours to capture this fascinating photo. That is some real dedication, Mr. Ogden.
Mr. Luther decided to switch things up and sent us a live photo. This moving photo was taken at MHS during a snowstorm in January. Great photo, Mr. Luther.
Our next photo is from Janet the nurse. She loves taking pictures. One of her favorites was this colorful sunset with a still silhouette of a tree. We really appreciate your submission.
Miss Leonard sent in this photo of vibrant purple flowers with an aquatic, boat-filled background. I love this photo, Miss Leonard.
Lastly, we have a photo submitted by none other than our very own Miss Fulham. She sent in a photo of her 2 kids playing on the sidewalk with some colorful chalk. It looks to be a beautiful day. This photo is adorable.
These are such great photos. Didn't know our MHS staff had such great skills behind the camera. Make sure to check your email for a Google form to vote on your favorite staff's photo.
Students, you're up next. Let's see if you can beat the staff. Let's show them who the best photographers are here at MHS. Please send your photos in by Sunday, January 31st.
And on that note, we can't wait to see you next time on Photo of the Week. Now, back to the studio!
Hi everyone, welcome back to Tasty Time.
This week we will be trying edible cookie dough that we bought from Market Basket.
Edible cookie dough is becoming a lot more popular lately, and it is a great way to have cookie dough without the risk of getting sick from the raw eggs inside the batter, which might contain harmful bacteria.
So I'm gonna try the original cookie dough first.
Now I'm gonna try the Funfetti flavor, which is also from Nestle.
Okay, so I think I would rate this a 7.5 out of 10. There was a little bit of a different taste. I can't really put my finger on what it was, but overall, I would have it again.
Overall, I'm gonna rate this one an 8 out of 10. It was really good. It did taste a lot like actual cookie dough, and it was really sweet. So if you're into sweet things, I recommend this one. If you're not into sweet things, I wouldn't recommend this one because it's definitely really sugary, but it was really good.
Okay, so now I'm gonna try the Funfetti, and disclaimer, we have 4 different spoons, so we are not putting old spoons back into the same cookie dough.
And now I'll try the regular chocolate chip one.
Alright, I would give the Funfetti an 8.5 out of 10. I like this one better than the chocolate chip. I have a big sweet tooth, so I love the sweetness. I like the addition of the sprinkles in it, so overall it was really good.
I'm going to give the chocolate chip flavor an 8.7 out of 10. I liked it a lot, and I liked it a little bit better than the Funfetti flavor because chocolate chip cookies are my favorite type of cookies. And this tasted a lot like the actual batter with the eggs in it, but it's a lot healthier for you to eat because there's no raw eggs, so you don't get risk of getting salmonella. So I thought it was really good.
Wow, that was amazing and a nice treat, and I would highly recommend it, especially for the lazy people out there who don't like going through the process of cooking the actual cookies.
Yes, that was one super tasty treat. That's all for this week, but make sure you tune in next week for a super special crossover event with Liv and Nat in the kitchen.
All right, we'll see you next time.
You know, Charlie, I can't believe we returned to these woods. I don't know how you always get me to do this.
It's like the only place in Maynard that's haunted.
I know, but still, it's like, really? These woods?
Hey, we're gonna get some good content.
That's true.
Do you guys see that?
What?
In the woods? There are ghosts in these woods, and I will find them. I will find them all.
Okay.
They will know. Hey.
Oh, okay.
That's right, guys. Welcome back to Hunt That Ghost.
Okay. You guys are going down. You guys are going.
In round one, you have to vacuum all of these ghosts with great speed and effort. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Oh yeah! Boom!
Where's she getting the ghosts? What's happening? There are ghosts? Ghosts. Yeah, you can't see them?
This is pointless. Let's just go somewhere.
No, Charlie! We've got to do this! We've got to get these ghosts! We got to go!
In a surprising change of events, Charlie and Lucas vacuumed up 0 ghosts. Truly deplorable numbers. So after one round and one sweep, they are immediately kicked from the game. Caitlin wins with 508 ghosts caught, and her prize, Ascension from the Mortal Plane.
Charlie, forget all that. There's something more important. Look, I'm Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.